Palm or Passion Sunday. It's a time of entry. We accompany Jesus into Jerusalem and into Holy Week and even into the Triduum, the great 3-day liturgy that doesn't end. It covers 3 days and it moves through the emotional turmoil and the suffering and the horror of Jesus' suffering and his passion and his death and his resurrection. Today we begin outside at Bethphage, and the crowd have a question. Who's this Jesus? Who is he? Is he the prophet from Galilee? Is he son of David in the royal line of military rulers, a man of conquest? There's a whisper that he's the Messiah. But Jesus is a very upside down sort of a Messiah, in the model of the suffering servant, the innocent one, the Holy One of God, who will not be put to shame, the one who announces the kingdom and new covenant with his blood. The crowds, in recognition, they remove their cloaks and they cut branches and they place them at the feet of Jesus. And I have a sense that if I'm going to welcome Jesus, if I'm going to recognize him as the Holy One of God, there are things that I need to remove, things that I need to take off and place at the foot of Jesus. There's things that I need to cut off and let go of so that I'm free to enter with Jesus, so that I can actually be a witness. He asks his disciples to stay awake, to be present, to pray, to accompany him and to witness his suffering. And this Holy Week is like no other. I'm usually excited and confident and waiting and hoping. And this year I'm fearful. There's a disquiet because there's so much suffering. But our Catholic tradition is long in knowing that all the suffering of humanity is held and embraced by Jesus' love, and that self-giving love is completely redemptive. So, as we stand this year at the foot of the cross and witness Jesus' suffering and his death, we know that his redemptive love holds and embraces all that is affected by COVID-19, all that pain and all that suffering of this world. We stand, we wait, and we know that there is hope and that we are part of that hope and that new way of being. It will be resurrection for this world.